Being a Muslim is a profound gift, but not all Muslims are on the same path. While some are just beginning their spiritual journey, others are deeply committed to living Islam in every aspect of life. In this video, we'll walk through the 7 levels of being a Muslim, from cultural identity to true leadership in faith. Each level reflects a different stage of growth, struggle, and connection with Allah. No matter where you are right now, this journey is about progress, not perfection. So take a moment to reflect and see which level you resonate with most. Let's begin. Being Muslim is a beautiful blessing, but not every Muslim practices the religion in the same way. Some are just beginning their journey, while others have dedicated their lives to the Deen. In this video, we're going to explore 7 different levels of being a Muslim, from those who barely follow the faith, all the way to those who become true examples of righteousness and leadership. So comment below which level you are. Level 1. By name, not practice. We all know someone at this level. Maybe it's a friend, a relative, or even a version of ourselves from the past. A level 1 Muslim identifies as Muslim mostly by culture or family background. Their connection to Islam is more symbolic than spiritual. They rarely pray, if at all. And if they do, it's usually just on Eid. They might fast occasionally during Ramadan, but it's inconsistent. Surprisingly, even if they fall into major sins like drinking alcohol, committing zina, or using drugs, they'll still proudly avoid pork, as if that one rule alone keeps them connected to the faith. They usually have minimal knowledge of Islam, and their lifestyle is often more influenced by society and trends than by Islamic values. When approached with advice or reminded of Islamic teachings, they might get defensive or even angry, not out of hate, but often because they're disconnected from the religion on a deeper level. Still, the seed of faith is there, even if it's buried. Level 2. Awakening curiosity. At this level, something starts to change. A level 2 Muslim still has limited knowledge, but they begin to feel spiritually curious. They start asking questions, reflecting on life, and wondering about their purpose. Maybe they went through a tough time, or maybe something just sparked their interest in Islam. They might start praying on Fridays or during Ramadan. They begin fasting more seriously, and while they may still struggle with sins, the difference is in their attitude. They listen when corrected, and may even thank you for it. They're watching Islamic videos, reading beginner books, and trying to understand what being a Muslim really means. This is a crucial stage, a turning point. The heart starts to soften toward Allah, and the soul begins to wake up. Level 3. Practicing the basics. Now we enter the level of real growth.
A level 3 Muslim is someone who actively tries to fulfill the basic obligations of Islam. They try to pray 5 times a day, even if they sometimes delay or miss a prayer here and there. They fast every day of Ramadan and avoid major sins. They've memorized a few surahs to have them in salah. They understand how to make wudu properly, how to pray correctly, and are learning more about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the basics of fiqh and other fundamentals. They consume Islamic content regularly and begin aligning their lifestyle with their beliefs, choosing halal income, avoiding haram entertainment, and trying to keep good company. At this stage, they're no longer Muslims by name, they are Muslims by practice. Level 4. Prioritizing Islam. This is the level where Islam becomes a priority. A level 4 Muslim doesn't just fulfill the basics. They begin to elevate their practice. They never miss their prayers, except perhaps by rare forgetfulness. They are conscious of their thoughts and actions and make a genuine effort to avoid even minor sins. They've memorized many surahs, engage with the Quran regularly, and may have started learning Arabic to understand it better. They study hadith, tafsir, and are deeply interested in the life of the Prophet Allahu Wasallam. They follow the Sunnah in small and big ways, from how they eat and dress to how they deal with others. Character improvement becomes central. They are balancing dunya and deen. Whether at school, work, or home, Islam guides their choices. Level 5. Deep commitment. Level 5 marks serious commitment to learning and living Islam in depth. A Muslim at this level not only prays all obligatory and sunnah prayers, but also finds peace in tahajjud. They've memorized significant portions of the Quran and have a deep understanding of fiqh, aqidah, and seerah. They are now learning from scholars, taking online or in-person classes, and perhaps studying different qiraat of the Quran. Their questions have evolved from what is halal to what is the most pleasing action to Allah. At this level, they start teaching others, giving dawah, leading prayers, and delivering talks or reminders. People come to them for advice and they handle it with humility and wisdom. Still, they remain aware that the journey is far from over. Level 6, living in constant remembrance. This is a rare level and one that takes serious discipline and love for Allah to reach. A level 6 Muslim lives with constant remembrance of Allah. They are consistent in all obligations, fard, sunnah, and even optional acts. They fast regularly outside of Ramadan, especially on Mondays, Thursdays, and the white days. They wake for tahajjud, give in charity often, and carry themselves with beautiful manners. Their knowledge rivals that of scholars, and they may even be a hafid of the Quran, but their humility is greater than their status. Worship is not just something they do, it's who they are.
They are often leaders in their community. But you'll find them serving quietly, helping others, and staying sincere. They don't seek fame, they seek Allah's pleasure. Level 7, the exemplary Muslim. This is the highest level, the role model, the complete believer. A level 7 Muslim has memorized the entire Quran, lives by it, and embodies the Sunnah in every area of life. They lead with both knowledge and action. Their heart is full of humility. Their life is centered on worship, and their mission is to benefit the Ummah. Their presence uplifts others. You can see the nur on their face, the gentleness in their speech, and the strength in their faith. They are active teachers, mentors, and leaders, not for status, but for service. They are walking reminders of what Islam looks like when it's fully lived. But remember, Islam is a journey. It's not about where you are right now, but about the direction you're moving in. Every level brings its own tests, and no one is perfect. Even the highest levels require constant struggle and sincerity. Even the level 1 Muslims have immense potential. Everyone starts from somewhere. So wherever you are, keep striving. Take that next step. Watch that next lecture. Pray that next prayer. Because Allah doesn't expect perfection. He loves progress.